Hi guys, this is just a quick update video. I know I haven't made a video for a while. It's because I moved house and I'm in a new place now, so it took a long time to get the internet back, about a month, and also my stuff's just been in boxes and things. So I've got a few things that I'll be videoing over the next few days, maybe the next week, and I'm just going to give you a quick preview about what I'm working on. So I've been playing with the ESP8266 module. I've got it all, oh this looks terrible, breadboarded up here with an ATmega 2560. I'm doing that because it's got two serial outputs, we'll call them that, and it means that I can debug it easier. Eventually it will be a standalone device and it will be part of a temperature sensing sort of network in my house. So I'll use the ESP8266. If it works really well, I'll just use those, but for now I'm going to be using an RFL 24L01 chips, the 2.4 gigahertz wireless modules that you can get, and I'm going to have those dotted around the house so I can monitor the temperature. But I can also turn lights on and off with those as well if I get myself some solid state relays. Other things that I'll be working on is a doorbell, actually. I moved into this place and it doesn't have a doorbell, so I thought, why don't I make my own? So, whoa, okay, there's a lot of stuff here. This isn't finished yet. At the moment it's just running off this breadboard bunch of stuff, whoops, and it's running off an Arduino Uno at the moment, so an ATmega 328, which will eventually be standalone as well. I won't have to use the development board. I've got myself a fancy doorbell, which will be illuminated, and it's going to be using the, is it PCM library? I'm not sure. It will be playing wave files essentially, so it will be sampled audio, 8,000 bit per second audio, 8,000 samples per second, sorry. So that's going to happen. I'm very close to finishing that. Really, I just need to stick it on some Vera board. I've also got a couple of old things that I wanted to show you guys. So I've got this, which is a resistor box, resistance box even, but I think it might also be called a decade counter. I'm not sure, but it's got these really cool like dials on it, and I really want to get it open and see what's inside, see how it works. But these little dial things are cool. The other thing I've got is really heavy. It is this. It is a Solartron PSU. Now this has the same kind of weird buttons on it, and it's just bloody old and cool looking. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this apart. I'm not going to plug it in because where I got it from told me it was unsafe, so we won't be plugging it in, but we will take a look inside and see what it's like. I've also got the Commodore PET that is almost fully restored. There are a few things I'd like to change on it. I need to reseat a couple of the chips, I think, but otherwise it's looking quite nice. I won't show you that in this video, but we'll get to that eventually. The audio cube that I was making is coming along nicely. So I've got some boards printed up, and I just need to solder them all up and then put the cube in and program the chip. So hopefully it will work as expected. But who knows, it might not. I've got another project that I'm working on at the moment, which is dimming LEDs. I didn't want to use PWM from an ATtiny85 or anything like that, so I wanted to use a 555 chip. That project's largely complete, it's all breadboarded up and works. I'll be putting it onto a Vera board and then installing it in my LED lit photo frames, which is a project I did ages and ages ago. But we'll do a detailed video on how that works as well. The last project that I'm going to tell you about now that I will be working on is with Eric William. And hopefully, if he wants to take part in it, we'll see. It will be a correspondence chess machine using ESP8266 modules. So that will be a little LCD display, and it will say what the next move should be. So you'll need to look up correspondence chess to know what that is, really, but the idea was that a long time ago people used to play chess via post. So they would send a postcard with their chess move on it to someone wherever they were in the world. that person would move the piece on their physical chessboard that they had in their house, and then post back their moves, so that it would take ages and ages and ages and cost a lot of money. So I thought, wouldn't it be fun to make a really small standalone correspondence chess machine? That's all it would do, nothing else, just alert you when your next move was up. So that's what I'll be planning in the future. Haven't gotten around to it yet, but I have spoken to Eric about it, and hopefully he'll be happy to do it too. Okay, well, that's all I've got time for at the moment, and I haven't actually really got much to show you. So next time we speak, it will be with a proper project. All right, thanks guys.